Yes, everybody, Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope for you are all safe and well. Brought to you in association with our brand new, where is it? Brand new channel partners. Where is it, Don? Where is it? Brand new channel partners, if I can find it. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Our brand new channel partners, Match Bingo. Match Bingo. Get online. There's a QR code here. There's a comment posting down below. Get yourself your bingo cards for the game today. It's a bit like it's like you have like goals scored and things like that, and you take them off. And yeah, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Hope everyone is safe and well today. Good to see. Now must apologise. I can't. I can't see. Ray, see you soon. Ray Stewart, everybody. Tom.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
Anyway, I hope everyone is safe and well. Obviously, we play Bournemouth today, don't we? Bournemouth today, Bournemouth. I'm just going to quickly press a button, see if it actually works any better. Can I go backstage? Can you still see me? I think you can still see me. Let me know if you can still see me. I don't know if I can or not. Let me know if I disappeared. How do I become back? If not, I'll come back. Oh, hang on. Now I'm on two screens. That's very off-putting. Anyway, let me just get rid of this one. Oh dear. Anyway, hope everyone's safe and well. Obviously, we play Bournemouth, don't we, today? London Stadium, beautiful sunshine. Look at that. Not a cloud in the sky. Don't forget to click on that QR code up there. Don't forget to click on that QR code and get your bingo cards, your dobbers and your dabbers before the game. And we can. I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly. Sorry, everybody. This is very unprofessional. I'm going to try and open this back up. What? You all right, mate? All good? Right, there we go. Anyway, let's get this back up here. Let's sort this all out. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's just. Oh, this is a nightmare.com. All right, let's pick that off. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, God. What's going on here? Right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up the iPad and go. So I want to see all your comments, but I can't see them on the screen now. Sorry about this, people. They've changed the setup. How annoying. Let's turn this right bit down, and then we'll get your comments on there, and we can go through them, and we can talk about the game in a bit more detail. Literally, Ray just turned up with like 2 seconds to go. He just popped his head in. So funny. I love it. I do love West Ham sometimes. It's so lastminute.com. It's unbelievable. But as I said, you can't see me today. Stratford's basking in sunshine, which is lovely to see. Oh God, how annoying. Anyway, I'm going to figure this one out eventually. Right? Can I go full? Can you go full screen on that? I want to. Can I take this off? Hang on. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I want to see your comments. But I can't see your comments. Ah, I can't see your comments. Oh, it's so annoying. Peter, I do apologise. Yes, I am trying to. Oh, actually, I need a shave. I need a shave, and I need a decent haircut as well. I'm looking really like a monk at the moment. Really monkish, unfortunately. Can I do that? Let's see there's a way I can. Hang on, give me 2 seconds. I've got an idea. Now, am I guests? Add. Now, if I 2 seconds. Fuck it. Let's go. Layout. Tell you what I'm going to do. Just, yes. Just do this. Solo layout. Right. Fuck it. We're doing this. We'll do it this way instead. Anyway, hopefully your sound isn't gone now. Now, I just want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of that. It's all changed again now. Sound back. I know sound's back. I know. Thank you, Martin. I'm fully aware the sound is back. So I do apologise. I can't look at the comments. We'll get this sorted for next game. I promise you. They've changed the way it's all worked. How will you cope with AI? I know. They've changed it without telling me. I've got this annoying banner at the top, which I'm going to try and get rid of. I'm going to have a little play with it later on. But anyway, as I said, Bournemouth today. Looking forward to the game. Looking forward to seeing hopefully a better lineup as well today. Get a better phone. I've got an iPhone 16, my friend. Jesus, you're so rude, some people. Bring on your assistant. I am my assistant as well. Indeed. But a beautiful day. Shirt sleeves at the moment. We welcome a Bournemouth side today, who aren't in a lot of good form at the moment, in all honesty. However, neither are we. And I was just talking to Tonka before we started, and it was really interesting to hear his thoughts, because he was talking quite a lot about, he was talking about Graham Potter, and obviously I talked to him. We talked to him quite a bit about what we do, and he was saying, defensively we're there, but we just, it's the forward line. So defensively we're doing a lot better. And I was talking about obviously some of the stats that I put forward the other day. And I just think it's quite interesting how you've got this situation now where, we've got the defence seems to be sorted, but it's the next thing, and it could be as alluded to by Michael, hoping to see the big effing German today. I think we could see the big effing German today. Whether he starts or whether Ferguson starts again, I don't know. For me, one starts, one's on the bench, and it changes. Would I start Fulkrug maybe today and just give him a bit of a bat and batter that? I mean, let's think. Bournemouth have got a decent defence. Dean Houghton. They got Zab as well. They've got Senese who could play. They've got some good players. I think the question mark for me is whether we've got whether Kluivert plays or not, because very much he is their key man. If you've seen the stat attack we put up this morning, he's very much the key man in terms of their top goal scorer in the Premier League, their top assister in the Premier League. So it will be fascinating to see what happens there. I, for one, think we might start with Ferguson, then bring on Fulkrug. Robert Scotland said it's a 4-1-4-1. Clive is injured. He is injured. He's a doubt. He's not out for the game, but he's a doubt, and I think that would be crucial for our chances of getting something today, in all honesty, because he's a really good player. He's a really good player, and someone that I really bit frustrated. Yeah, it'd be something I would have liked to have got. He's a good player, strong, direct. Particularly at Roma, they had the best time at Roma, but there we go. What we got here? Bournemouth were missing 8 or 9 when they won against Newcastle 4-1, but they did lose to Ipswich, didn't they, the other day? So anything's possible in the Premier League. That's why I like the Premier League sometimes. It throws up these weird results, and we know Bournemouth aren't in a good place at the moment. I think they haven't won one in the last. I think they've lost. Haven't won in the last 6 or something like that. Have they got much to play for? I mean, they're top 10. I suppose a couple of wins could push them up maybe into European places based on how everyone else does. I mean, obviously, getting to obviously they got knocked out of the FA Cup, didn't they, the weekend as well. So, I watched some of that game and I thought Semenyo I think some of them look really tired, and I think they've had such a transition in terms of style of play that they've actually probably knackered themselves out. Damus is full crew starting. Don't know, mate. I don't think he'll start. I think he'll be on the bench again. Fact is, he's got 8 games. I think we need to ease him back. It's a major injury he's had, and so Ferguson. If Ferguson's fit, I'd start Ferguson and then bring on Fulcru. Or it's either one or the other, isn't it? It's either going to be that way, one way or another. They're going to find you. They're going to get you. So I'm not sure. I think for my starting 11, I think I put it. I think I put Fulcru to start with. I can't remember what I did. Of course, we don't know necessarily. We assume from our side that Todibo will be playing. We assume from our side also that Kudus is back. Both have been training this week rather. Also, Emerson took a little knock before towards the end of the game against Wolves. It's a sunny day. People will be out early, having a beer. The fans will turn up, but whether the players need to respond on the pitch in order for that sort of good intention to carry on. I think it's we've got here, Evan Almighty, either Fulkrug or Evan Almighty. There you go. Even the Folk, he's very good indeed. Yes, Evan Almighty. I like that. Well, I think I actually use that for a thumbnail. But yeah, we'll have the starting 11 show. No watch along today, but then we'll have me running around the ground like an idiot, trying to put together to get people to talk to. Well, what was that? Someone said a comment about have a look. What we've got here. I know it's off topic, but didn't look class yesterday. Do you know what? In my opinion, Gaz, because obviously I was there, and I thought until he scored the goal, he looked a bit away with the fairies a little bit. I don't think he played very well, and then that goal literally sort of woke him up, and you saw a totally different Lewis Orford. Someone with, driving the ball forward. And what was good was Billy Reid was there, the West Ham assistant head coach, Graham Potter's number 2. He was watching. Nobes was watching, and it was, his goal was class, his first goal, and his second goal I thought was a really good team goal. It just woke everyone up a little bit. I thought Palace just dominated us physically, and obviously towards the end, very much so, coming away with 5-2. I agree after the goal, he was always, yes. I mean, the first, not overawed a little bit, but the first sort of 25 minutes, 30 minutes or so until that goal, it was a bit, I thought Preston impressed, in terms of he was playing with a 10. Fred threw some lovely balls, a little bit off the pace towards the end. But I thought Palace were a strong side, a very physical side, and that physicality came to the forefront at the end. And also, Crystal Palace, under 21, which I saw at the end, were coached by former West Ham loanee Darren Powell. Who remembers Darren Powell? So I disagree, but the defence isn't fixed. Didn't say it's fixed. It's getting better. Didn't say it was fixed. But we are still being carved open, and it's a lack of quality. Steve, carved open. I mean, the goalkeeper's making 27% less saves than he was under Lopetegui. We're conceding half as many goals as we did under Lopetegui. It's the biggest step change out of any team in the Premier League, but it's not finished. I mean, that's a side where Todibo hasn't been playing every game. Cresswell's been playing. We've chopped and changed with Emerson and Ollie Scarles. What I'm saying is it's a lot better. And I've said it before. You're building a mansion. You don't build a penthouse straight up at the first thing you do. You've got to build it up from the bottom. And that's what he's doing. And I was just saying to Tonka, I mean, Tonka agrees with me. Because defensively, we're a lot stronger than we were under Lopetegui. He says, and that's the first building block. And, he knows. He knows his football, doesn't he, old Tonka? But I know what you mean, Steve. I'm not saying it's Matt. I'm not saying it's finished. Morning, Russ, positive. Have a West Ham top. Looking forward to watch the game later. She only knows West Ham massive. That's all she knows. That's all Corny needs to say, mate. That's all Corny needs to say. Glad we didn't spend in January. Um, oh, very good. What we got here? Still not comfortable with um, at the when at the disco plays. Panic at the Disco. Very good, Peter. Um, no, and I don't honestly think it's. We know that Potter's preference is playing Todabo, and I don't think Mav would have played on Monday if Todabo wasn't ill. Um, you'll see as soon as Todabo is fit, which should be today, Mav will be on the bench, in my humble opinion. Unless it's an injury to Cresswell and he wants to play three sort of more defenders, so to speak, sort of original centre backs rather than Cresswell, who is a converted left back. So again, we'll have to wait and see what happens there. What we've got here, figure 3-1 with a JWP free kick score out of the box. Wow, there we go. We've all been waiting for that JWP free kick. He's fucking joined, isn't he? Obviously, he needs one more goal to equal David Beckham's overall goal scoring record in terms of Premier League free kicks. And someone like Adams obviously keeping an eye on the old odds and stuff like that. If you want to do something a little bit different in terms of the game ahead, don't forget our new channel sponsors. You've got the QR code up there. Lovely. Match Bingo. Lovely guys at Match Bingo. They're sponsoring our Matchday mornings and also sponsoring our away watch-alongs for the rest of this season. And you can get involved you can help us out to make sure they become a permanent member of the West Ham family by hitting the QR code, downloading the app, and getting your bingo cards ready for the game. Get your dobbers and dabbers. It's not like the old days in terms of bingo. It's a lot better, but it's to do West Ham and the match. But also there's other matches as well. So there's other games. If you want to do a bingo card for Everton, Arsenal, whatever, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, what have we got? Yeah, let's go for some more comments. I'm really sorry I can't do the comments as well. I'll play all three. I think Everton have been our best performance, but Arsenal people overlook how good Everton have been under Moyes. Yeah, they have been. And people talk about the impact Moyes has had, and they say, why can't we have the same impact? For me, Everton were defensively a very strong side already. They just didn't have that striking. They weren't scoring goals, so there wasn't really much I think Moyes had to do. Just push the ball the tempo a little bit higher up the pitch. I think Potter had to come in and basically start from the ground up and work from his way up. So yeah, that's the issue I think we've had. If we're going to get anything, it's important to score first. We struggle to come back from behind. I agree, Peter. I agree totally. What we got here? Think international breaks will unsettle us yet, but they've always had. This is not just under Potter, but under Lopetegui, under David Moyes. They've always done that. Always seem to have just not any break in play. We come back absolutely. Did I put my bag away? I'm just checking up my bag. I think I did. Any break of play, we just look like we just come back and we know we don't perform for at least the first half or the first 30 minutes or something like that. But it really unsettles us, and it's something we've had to deal with for a long time. Yeah, I've got that. That's what I'm talking about. I've got my little bag, my little box of tricks. No, you're totally right. I just think it's always been a strange phenomenon at West Ham, that sort of break. What else have we got here? Have you worn glasses at an early age? No. Good question, Peter. No, I haven't. I started wearing glasses when I was at university. When I couldn't see the blackboard. The blackboard. How old am I? The whiteboard. So yes, then I started to wear glasses. So yeah, since the age of about 18. Flo wears glasses though. I feel it's a big reason. A lot of changes, change the leadership. This gives gets to galvanise. Yeah, I mean, saying that, as I said, I was just chatting to Tonka before we came on, and he was saying how he was, he's the guy now. He's just the guy now. He's Potter. He very much seems to have galvanised the game, the side a little bit. Was that a challenge university? Very good. University challenge, Peter. Well done. Not too early for you, mate, innit? Not too early for you. Um, but no, I'm hopeful I'm always hopeful. I'm hopeful of a good result today. I'm hopeful of some goals. I'm hopeful. I'd love to see Fulkrug or whatever, or Evan Ferguson get a goal today, because I think they both need it. They both need a goal. They both need something to kickstart these last 8 games. Because there is a real opportunity to get some points on the board, finish the season well. Because the worst thing you want to do is finish the season poorly. I mean, we had Steve Lomas on the channel early on Thursday, and he was talking about the season before we went down on 42 points. And the issue with that season was, I think we had although we finished 7th back on the season before, the last couple of games we got drubbed to 4, 5, 6 goals, something like that, and I think that sort of started the sort of decline, and I think we've got a real opportunity now to do that. Looking at remaining games, the way things, I'm not confident we'll get as many games as points as games. Well, there we go, Peter. Peter has spoken. Peter has spoken. Oh God, let's just put this one on. Where's his comment? Who seems to be the last player late to celebrate a goal scored by any of us? Why, Russ? Don't know, Michael. Don't know. You ask me. You tell me. What we got here? Serious question. Why is there so much of a divide between the fan base? It seems we're picking sides. Is it possible? People are so quick to judge, in my opinion, support your team. Yes, Wetty Crap. I think people are, and I think the trouble is now is we've got social media, we've got YouTube, we've got fan sites, we've got Twitter. Oh, does that blossom look pretty? Looks really pretty. And I think it's more easy to give one's opinion. It's more easy to jump on anyone can create a YouTube channel, anyone can create a TikTok channel, anyone can do a Twitter feed or whatever, and they come on and they give their opinions. Where previously, if your opinion was, before social media, was very much stuck within your drinking group at the bowling, really. Whereas here now, in the 2025, everyone's got a Twitter account. So everyone's, and then you can look at the differences in opinion, and it's more obvious in terms of getting a collective view. And it does seem, and it also gives other people opportunity to counter your view, and to come back and say, I think this, I think that, I don't know. And the issue with that is when it gets nasty. That's the issue I've always had. When it gets nasty, social is in itself, the word social media, the first word is social, and I think you have to be social, not unsocial or insocial. And so that's the issue for me, is when people become unsocial with social media, because that goes against what it should be. It should be collectively, and we are a democracy. We have different opinions. Otherwise we'd all vote for the same. We'd all vote in or out. When it was a Brexit, we'd have voted all for Labour or Conservative. Everyone votes the same. Everyone has different opinions, and it's important that we have that ability to keep them. Started being an idiot this day. There we go. Morning, John. Hope you're well. Nice to see you, John. John drove all the way down from Bristol yesterday to watch the game. So he came over and said hello to me. And I don't. Did you end up saying hello to Anton Ferdinand? I saw you walking behind. And he sort of walked past Nobes as well, but I introduced him to Kenny as well, because obviously driving all the way down from Bristol for the game, very impressive. And obviously we lost 5-2 as well, so it wasn't fantastic. But anyway, what we've got here? Agree football is opinion based, and it is, and everyone has an opinion, like an arsehole. We've all got them, and so I love being people saying, I think you're wrong, Russ. Like I think Steve in the chat today, I don't agree with you. I think of this, and this. Fair enough. You are justified. We haven't picked up as many points as we would have liked to, probably under Potter. We haven't scored as many goals as we would like to. But I counter that by saying that I think that you can't do everything. And you know, you're looking at. I mean, Ange Postecoglou, classic example. Classic example. You know, Spurs wanted all this beautiful football and it was great, and they were laughing, loving it, and everyone's like, "Oh, I wish we had Ange Ball." Statistically, after the bottom three, Tottenham have the worst XG in the Premier League. That's a side who were everyone thought, you know, there was a period of time, was it last year, they thought they were going to win the league. You know what I mean? And it's quick to change. So you do need a balance. You do need a balance between a strong defence and a decent attack, you know, or a clinical attack. So when those chances do come, they're put away. And as I said, under David Moyes, the first period when it was here under lockdown, it was very much the reason why we picked up a lot of wins. If we kept clean sheets and got the odd goal, and I remember coming out of the London Stadium, it was on my own anyway, thinking, how the fuck did we win that game? Because the other opposition would have been all over us, and then we picked up a 1 goal or a 2 goal, and that made all the difference. But anyway, I'm going to have to go in a minute, and I'm really sorry I haven't been able to go through the comments. I've got this really annoying banner which I want off. So I'm trying to get off the screen, which means it's squodged. Everything's up, so I can't see. Spurs are after Ariella, yeah, I think they are. I mean, he's a good manager. His contract runs at the end of summer 2026, or end of the next season. So, see what happens there. I'm sure Bournemouth will want to tie him down for a new deal. But anyway, as I said, if you would like to really help the channel out, click the QR code, or in the description of the video, click the MATCHDAY, the Match Bingo link. Download the app, and it really helps us out. Obviously, we're currently Match Bingo are working with us over the remaining games and match day mornings. So if you could show some support to them, that would really help us out, particularly going into next season as well, in terms of sponsorship for the channel. But until that time, don't forget to give it a like, comment, share, subscribe, become a channel member, all of the above, and take care. Stay safe, stay warm, stay humble. Hopefully we will see, I'll be out after the game doing a little walkabout. Hopefully you'll be able to see you come to the game, come over and say hello, and we'll talk about a phenomenal victory for the boys. Much love. See you all soon. Bye-bye.